Hey everyone, this is Brian Todd here, and I just wanted to take a moment to make a video while I was out on the road. And the reason why I'm out on the road is because I'm driving home, sitting in a ton of traffic. In case you didn't know, I recently moved, and right now, on a good day, actually, to get to work, it takes me about right at the 2-hour mark. And on a good day to drive home, I'm looking at 2 to 2.5 hours.
Watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
Pardon my Waze app from over talking me. Anyway, I wanted to touch base with all of you and talk to you a little bit about what my thoughts are on TBC and why everybody thinks that I'm being negative on it. I'm not being super negative on it, okay? I have a tremendous amount to gain.
3.4 miles. Exit to TBC, exit 65, I-205, Tracy, Stockton.
And living up to what it's supposed to be. That's it. I have everything in the world to gain by TBC working. If TBC doesn't work, I have basically what I have now, which is a bunch of nothing. Other than, I mean, I have my family, I have my house, I have all that kind of stuff that I'm grateful for. But, you know, TBC working is life-altering. Not just for me, I'm talking about for other people as well. Because I made a promise that I would do my best to see things through for a very close friend of mine and a partner of mine who passed away almost a year ago. And the goal was that TBC was gonna take off, and I was hoping beyond hope that TBC was gonna take off the way it kind of was designed to do, but it never did. And anyway, my buddy Eddie passed away. TBC, why am I not on board with the way admin is doing things? Because it is my feeling that it is just dangling the carrot in front of us more and more. And the bigger problem that I have with it is that
watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
Worried about discounters. This entire time he's worried about discounters, and then all of a sudden we're giving away Kringles for free, which, fine, we are growing the population of TBCians. But now we have the cookie deal where if somebody buys $100 worth of TBC from somebody else who has a send button, now they get one TBC. That's the biggest freaking discount of all of them. These other people that are willing to discount, they're not discounting like crazy nuts. You know, especially nowadays, if we find that TBC has real value. That's the thing. Make TBC have real value,
exit 65,
and you won't have people discounting.
Tracy, Stockton.
It's just that simple. Why would somebody discount something? Why would I, for example, I had a $10 bill. Would I be wise to sell it to somebody else for $5? Why would you do that? You wouldn't. The problem is that TBC provided no value for these people that were willing to discount. That's the issue. Make value. And you want to know how you make value? You make value by creating a marketplace. So there would be an exchange of TBC. So people would be willing to exchange it for goods and services. And for fiat currency as well. Not to mention
exit left to exit 65,
what
I-205,
the admin is
Tracy,
saying about the bank.
Stockton.
It's been almost a year now since admin first mentioned anything about a
Continue straight
bank
for 20 minutes to exit 461, State Route 120
in
East,
exchange
Manteca,
for fiat
Sonora.
currency. Almost a year. We are still back. We're at square one, even further back than square one, because people don't have send buttons. That's an issue. We don't control TBC. TBC is controlled by a central location, central user, or users. Is that a problem? I think that's a part of the problem, the reason why it's being done the way things are being done. How can you expand the currency base to new users and so forth if you can't use it? That's a big problem. I know we're going to have a migration. I get it. We're going to have a migration, and everybody who spent $10 to pay for their wallet is going to be able to be migrated and still have their send button. I get it. That's great. But what good is a send button if we don't have value? We need to make TBC of value and exchange. We need an exchange. I'm sorry to say it. We need an exchange. Be it peer-to-peer, one way or another, there needs to be an exchange. I know some people are being very, very good at selling TBC. They sell the idea of it. They sell TBC coins themselves. They sell $100 at a time. I get it. I'm not willing to do that right now. I'm not willing to do it right now. Because if I sold something to somebody and it failed, then I'd be on the hook for it. And I don't want to be in a position where I already count my $100 that I just sold or whatever and use it for something else. And then TBC fails and those people come back to me and be like, you scammed us. I'm not willing to be there because I've been scammed enough. I've been through multiple programs that have screwed me over. Right as it seemed like they were getting good. Right as it seemed that I could actually start to go out there and be enthusiastic and give not only my friends, family, people I didn't know, everybody, the go-ahead to do it. Right when that happened, that's when things started failing. I'm not willing to put myself out there like that right now. Not until I'm 100% convinced that it's not going to fall apart. At this point, I've seen too many hurdles being laid out there for me to be 100% behind it. I want TBC to win. I want TBC to succeed. I gain so much by it happening. But I cannot, in good faith, right now, as the way things stand, I cannot, in good faith, go out there and give this to, and talk to, say, one of my family members and have them buy $100 worth off me, thinking that it's going to be this great thing. Because I'll tell you what, it becomes great and so forth, and it works and everything, I'm going to end up giving that $100 away anyway. It's just that simple. I'm going to grow the population like you wouldn't believe if TBC becomes what they say it's going to be, what admin is saying it's going to be. Now I know Randy, I used to be in touch with Randy on a weekly basis. Bitcoin Randy, you know, the voice of TBC. Used to be in touch with him on a weekly basis. I felt like I knew him pretty well. And he got me into TBC, to be honest with you. And so I know that he purchased some land using TBC. I get it. Good for him. He found somebody that was willing to do that. Good. Once again, there's no way in the world I could do that right now. I don't have a send button. I don't have a send button. And I'm not just being greedy, but if something came along those lines, and I found somebody in a 50% commission, I have to pay, you know, I get paid 50% commission because I bring somebody to that person to sell whatever TBC. That was the deal that I created last year. I created that deal. That if somebody didn't have very much TBC and they wanted to split commissions with me 50-50, I'd be more than willing to do that because I had a send button. I had more than enough TBC to go around. I was the one that first came up with that. I was the first person to offer 50% commissions on TBC and be vocal about it. You could do the research on that. You'll see videos that I have asked people about, told people about TBC and what I was willing to do at the time. Wasn't discounting. I was offering it on contract. On contract. I was willing to sell TBC on contract at today's value, just the way Dan Lutz was going to do. Oh, by the way, yeah, just like he was doing. But anyway, I wanted you to be given a voice to go with my posts, and I wanted to post a video again because I haven't done it in a while. So to all you TBC members out there, I wish us all the best, and that's all I can say right now. I wish us all the best, and I wanted to address the entire group, why I haven't been 100% behind admin like some of you all out there. Have a great day.